And this is what we ended up with. So it came down. I actually put a 45 here to create an offset, and then another 45, so you can't really see the travel on it, but it basically comes down, goes over, and then goes off this way. So it's just an offset. So we've got the offset there. Came in the back of it. I've got a clean out, like somebody's ever going to use it, but it's there. It's utilizable, if that's a word. I just scabbed onto the piece that they already had. I cut it as low as I could. Didn't have to add much at all. So that's where my little coupling came in. Swung my trap around. I thought I was going to flip the weir around, which is that's really a kind of a plumbing no-no, but it's frowned upon, but it's overlooked. I was not going to use the word accepted, but it's overlooked. What did need to here, and this is a proper configuration. So if the worst ever come to worst, I don't know who's going to call upon to here what kind of utensil to try to utilize the clean out, but by code it's supposed to be there, and there it is. There's probably one in the back of this fitting here to also if somebody want to dig it down, but yeah, don't call me for that job, will you? This is about the borderline limit of hours. But what this does, in fact, is give this own 2-inch line, which goes into 3, this own 2-inch line, which goes into 3, and it has a cross vent effect. Yeah, you know, well, I didn't do this one. I'm redoing what was already here. Now I could have brought this line into this line with a 3x2 Y, and then brought this over with a 3-inch T, and then called that it. But you know, yeah, could have done a lot of things. That's why they call them Tinker Toys. Didn't. So for all sets and purposes, this is one washing machine. I think this counts as 3 fixture units. Maybe 5, depends. I don't know if they revise. Regardless, it's no matter what it is, this 2-inch line will hold it. The 2-inch line here is kitchen sink. The code has already been revised that it should be a 3-inch line. I agree to a degree. It's not necessary in every single case. And this is pre-existing, so this is a repair, and we are working. We are helping the customer. We're not working for him. So there's a stipulation there. And blah, 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 big long word and the version of. That's what we ended up with. Very proper. Took us about, I don't know, hour and a quarter or so. And it's not anything it was one. It just took a little time to make the cuts. Clean them up. Put the glue on it. And that's kind of tedious. And so just to put those 3 fittings together probably took 15 or 20 minutes. All said and done. When I cut it, I sized it, I took it apart, I rechecked it, I cut a little bit off, I primed it, I glued it, I stuck it together, adjusted it. But yeah, it's slow, but there's nothing hard about it. Again, it's not rocket science, but it takes a special diligence when something's not exactly right to try to find out what it will take to correct it and do that. Sometimes you're tempted, and that's what separates one plumber from another. Anyway, regardless, here it is. It's done. Hope you enjoy.